Welcome to PANGO Movie, your one-stop destination for all things cinema. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the top 10 action movies of 2023 that will leave you breathless. From high-speed chases to explosive fight scenes, we've got it all covered. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to experience the thrill of the year's best action movies.
Number 10.
To choose this life over friends.
The Expendables 4 is an action-packed movie that brings together a group of elite mercenaries to prevent a nuclear bomb from detonating and starting World War III. The team is led by Barney Ross and formed by members Lee Christmas, Toll Road, and Gunnar Jensen, with new members Easy Day and Gallon. The movie begins with the Expendables being sent to Libya to prevent mercenary Suharto Rahmat from stealing nuclear warheads for a mysterious terrorist named Ocelot. The team is motivated to do so after Rahmat kills Barney Ross in the team's opening mission, which leaves Christmas kicked off the team. The movie is filled with B-movie-type action sequences that ruin the legacy of the series. The Expendables 4 concludes the franchise, whose USP was assembling yesteryear's action movie icons together. The burning question regarding its relevancy arises as the final entry of the franchise releases worldwide this week. Unfortunately, the movie falls short in the fan service department, which could have been a saving grace for the flick, sealing its fate of disappearing in ignominy, a quiet send-off for a quiet release.
Number 9.
The Mother is a 2023 American action thriller film directed by Nikki Caro. The movie stars Jennifer Lopez, Joseph Fiennes, Lucy Paz, Omari Hardwick, Paul Raci, and Gael Garcia Bernal. The story revolves around a former U.S. Army operative, Lopez, who partners with an FBI agent to rescue her teenage daughter after she is kidnapped by criminals. The movie is a thrilling ride that keeps you on the edge of your seat with its fast-paced action sequences and heart-wrenching moments. The film has received mixed reviews from critics. It was released on May 12, 2023, by Netflix. The movie is a must-watch for anyone who loves action-packed thrillers.
You're driving.
I'm 12.
You put it with good people.
Number 8.
Cole is a lonely farmer who falls for Sadie, a charming woman he meets at a market. They have a great date, but she disappears the next day. He decides to follow her to London, where he is kidnapped by arms dealers who mistake him for a CIA agent. He is rescued by Sadie, who reveals that she is the real agent, and they go on a wild adventure to stop a bioweapon from falling into the wrong hands. Along the way, they face bounty hunters, ex-lovers, and family issues, while trying to figure out if they can trust each other and their feelings. Ghosted is a romantic action comedy starring Chris Evans and Ana de Armas, directed by Dexter Fletcher. It was released by Apple TV Plus on April 21, 2023. It received mixed reviews from critics, but was a hit with audiences. It is a fun and thrilling ride that will keep you on the edge of your seat and make you laugh out loud.
Number 7.
Let me worry about that.
Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre is a 2023 spy action comedy film directed by Guy Ritchie. The movie stars Jason Statham, Aubrey Plaza, Josh Hartnett, Carrie Elwes, Bugsy Malone, and Hugh Grant. The plot revolves around a spy named Orson Fortune, played by Jason Statham, who is tasked with retrieving a stolen high-tech device known as the Handle before an arms dealer can sell it to the highest bidder. The team led by Orson Fortune includes Sarah Fidel, J.J. Davies, and others. The team travels to Madrid to find the courier who is supposed to transport the hard drive containing the data from the Handle. The search is interrupted by Mike, a rival of Nathan's, who seems to have also been hired to retrieve the device. Sarah, a skilled hacker, manages to copy the hard drive's contents first. The team then decides to infiltrate a charity gala hosted by the arms dealer. They blackmail his favorite movie star, Danny Francesco, into helping them distract the arms dealer. The movie is 114 minutes long and was released in international territories on January 4, 2023, and in the United States on March 3, 2023. It was released digitally on Amazon Prime Video in the United Kingdom on April 7, 2023.
Number 6.
Government.
The Equalizer 3" is a 2023 American vigilante action thriller film directed by Antoine Fuqua. The movie follows Robert McCall, Denzel Washington, as he moves to southern Italy and becomes embroiled in a battle with the Camorra, a type of organized crime operation. While Robert goes to war with the Camorra in his new southern Italian home, CIA agents Emma Collins, Dakota Fanning, and Frank Conroy, David Denman, investigate the fallout of Robert's assault on a vineyard with ties to the Camorra. They eventually discover that it's used to traffic drugs, the proceeds of which fund terror plots. The movie is loosely based on the television series of the same name. The Camorra subplot in The Equalizer 3 might feel larger than the movie's reality, but it fits rather well into our own. The synthetic amp commonly known as Captagon that appears in the film does in fact exist, primarily manufactured in and distributed from Syria. The Camorra is depicted as working in collaboration with illicit Captagon exporters in order to profit off of the booming drug trade. This is essentially true and is a relatively recent development in the global Captagon trade. The movie is the third and final installment of the Equalizer trilogy.
Number 5.
Let's find out.
The Extraction 2, 2023, is an action-packed movie that follows Tyler Rake, a former Special Forces soldier who is now a mercenary. In this sequel, Tyler is tasked with rescuing the family of a Georgian mobster who are being held captive in a prison. The movie is directed by Sam Hargrave and produced by the Russo brothers. Chris Hemsworth plays the lead role of Tyler Rake, who is a tragic hero with a buried sadness. The movie is set in Austria and Belgium, and it features some breathtaking action sequences. The film was released on June 16, 2023, and it has received positive reviews from critics for its action sequences and cast performances. The movie is a must-watch for anyone who loves action movies. It's a thrilling ride that will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Number 4.
Magic. And you.
Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves is a 2023 American fantasy heist action comedy film directed by Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly. The movie is based on the tabletop role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons and is set in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting. The story follows a charming thief named Ejin Darvis, who teams up with a female barbarian named Hulda Kilgore, amateur sorcerer Simon Omer, rogue con artist Forge Fitzwilliam, and Forge's mysterious acquaintance Safina to steal a tablet of reawakening to resurrect Ejin's wife. However, things go awry when they run afoul of the wrong people. The film stars Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, Regine Page, Justice Smith, Sophia Lillis, and Hugh Grant. The movie was produced by Paramount Pictures, Hasbro, and Entertainment One, and had a budget of $150 million. It was released on March 31, 2023, and received positive reviews from critics. The film grossed over $208 million worldwide, but fell short of its break-even point.
Number 3.
The Covenant is a 2023 action thriller movie directed by Guy Ritchie. The movie follows the story of U.S. Army Sergeant John Kinley, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and his Afghan interpreter Ahmed, played by Dar Salim, during the war in Afghanistan. After an ambush, Ahmed goes to great lengths to save Kinley's life. The movie highlights the unbreakable bond between soldiers and interpreters and sheds light on the challenges they faced after the U.S. military withdrew from Afghanistan. The relationship between a soldier and their interpreter, like John Kinley and Ahmed at the center of The Covenant, is a strong and unique one, bearing a striking resemblance to the kind forged during the war in Afghanistan. The film is not based on a true story but is inspired by the collective experiences of interpreters and soldiers in the war in Afghanistan. The movie is a tribute to the brave men and women who served in the war and the sacrifices they made. It is a must-watch for anyone who loves action movies with a heart.
We can't intervene.
Number 2.
If you win,
John Wick, Chapter 4 is a 2023 American neo-noir action thriller film directed by Chad Stahelski and written by Shay Hatton and Michael Finch. The movie follows John Wick as he seeks revenge on the High Table and those who left him for dead. The movie is the fourth installment in the John Wick franchise and the sequel to John Wick, Chapter 3, Parabellum. The movie was released on March 24, 2023, and has grossed over $440 million worldwide, becoming the highest-grossing film in the franchise. The movie has been positively received by critics for its action sequences, cinematography, choreography, visual style, and performances. The movie was filmed in France, Germany, New York City, and Japan. The original release date of May 21, 2021, was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The movie is the first film in the franchise that was not written by franchise creator Derek Kolstad, with Hatton hired in May 2020, followed by Finch in March 2021.
For results and execution.
Number 1.
Mission: Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 is a 2023 American spy action film directed by Christopher McQuarrie, and is the seventh installment in the Mission: Impossible film series. The movie stars Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt, who along with his IMF team, faces off against the Entity, a powerful rogue AI. The film is set in the future, where the next-generation Russian submarine Sevastopol employs an advanced AI, activated by a two-pieced cruciform key. The AI deceives the crew into attacking a falsely hostile target only to fire its own torpedo back on itself, killing all aboard. Hunt and his team are tasked with destroying the rogue AI before it takes over the world. The film premiered on the Spanish Steps in Rome on June 19, 2023, and was theatrically released in the United States on July 12, 2023, by Paramount Pictures. The movie received critical acclaim and grossed $567 million worldwide. A direct sequel, an untitled eighth film, is set to be released on May 23, 2025.